sorry.
Corona.
We're terrible.
What's up, Disc Golf Army, and welcome back to another video. This time it's the back nine for Dillon Park here in Indiana, Carmel to be exact. As you could see last time, Joseph was kind of falling apart there. With a couple fives and sixes, unfortunately, which usually he's the one leading the pack. But this time, Jordan's leading the pack as we get started here. And it's a pretty good chance of losing some discs on this one as well. There's some water spots. But usually Derek's down to jump in the river and find those for us.
Fish those out for us.
Mm-hmm. Anyways, let's go ahead and get right in on words. Let's go ahead and get right on into this video.
Nailed it.
Alright, hole 10 here is pretty straightforward, open. You're just trying to get it out there, really. It's a little bit far, but not too terrible. I don't think that was quite pin high. It looked like it, though.
Wind was raging on this one, I remember.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Super windy.
Hey, it helped me because it kind of just pushed my disc a little bit out into the middle.
I think that's close. Maybe circle 2, but I think close to circle 1. And usually during the summer, there's a bunch of like tall grass right in front of you. So you usually can't see where these discs are going. But as you can see, Joseph's trying to overthrow the basket again.
And he succeeded.
Mm-hmm.
As usual.
And I think I would normally overthrow this basket, but I overcompensated a lot this day by throwing way right and letting it just hyzer back in. And I got pretty close, but she got real far after she bounced. Derek here trying to lay up, but he's probably going for it.
No, he
was
did.
going for
He
it.
was going for it.
Wow.
Hitting the top of the basket.
Mm-hmm. She just sat down on him.
Yeah, it was
Good. There you go, Jordan. Laying her up. I think he was going for that, though.
constantly pulling up my pants.
Yeah. Sometimes you got it, man. Joseph and I worked with a guy that would pull up his pants like 20 times a minute. And that wins, man.
Yeah, that was me going for it.
I thought that was going to sail way past it there for a second. The way the wind was going.
You got a long look here.
Not very long.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely trying to go for that after the last couple of holes, taking 5 and a 6.
Yep.
So.
Almost got it, though. And me
Dude,
not knowing how to putt.
That, it looked like the wind grabbed it, but...
It's wobbly.
Yeah. So was Jordan's.
Whoa, that was really wobbly.
Yeah. You know it's not wobbly? This one.
Nope.
Oh, no.
It was straight. That was straight as an arrow right into the basket. But not the right side of the basket. There you go.
Whoa. Put some heat on that one.
I was being silly because, like, you just hit the basket, and I was like, I'm not going to do that.
And that was close. It was very close.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There you go, saved a par. This one's the one that we usually lose discs on. This is one of two that we usually lose.
Yeah, that creek there, you'd think on the front nine with the... Whoa, you can see the wind right there.
Yeah, it just ripped it the wrong way.
Usually you see the big old pond on the front nine, and you think that's going to be like the danger, but really that creek, it just kind of sneaks up on you.
Yeah.
As you can see, both Jordan and Rodney just playing it safe. Really just going as far right as possible.
Extremely safe. Yeah, because you and I stayed after this round and were throwing, and you threw your MD5 into that.
Yeah.
As we said,
And
right on in.
That
But
was-
that he thought was safe, and it wasn't, unfortunately.
Hit the
He had to
tree,
get
we
in.
thought it stayed in.
did it roll out?
It definitely rolled out, and you'll see here in a minute him in there fishing it out. But Joseph also playing it safe.
Absolutely shanking that drive. Trying to hit that kid over there, honestly, is what I was going for.
And I think I felt like my hyzer in approach was going to be the play, but that wind never let it hyzer in. I remember thinking, why? It did late.
Oh, he did have to go
Yep.
fishing.
And he almost went for that other disc, but then he was like, I'm sinking in. I'm not worried about it.
Yeah.
And as you can see, there's still snow on the ground, so that water is definitely probably cold for him.
Yeah.
But he gets right back out and just throws, so he must have been fine.
Yeah.
I don't think we made him take a out of bounds on that because he's more of a casual player.
Well, that, and I feel like that's just like a terrible, terrible roll. And he went and got in the water, so.
That's true.
We're both trying to lay up, but I think we left it a little shorter than we wanted.
You know, with that water on the other side, you kind of
Yeah, I don't blame you.
makes you wonder.
Ronnie don't give a crap about no water.
Nope.
Mm-mm. And
Thomas,
I
I guess.
also apparently didn't care because that was very close to going.
Yeah. Oh, geez, yeah.
In. If that had skipped a little bit further, it would have just went right down the bank net. But I didn't quite get par, so.
Dude, the wind is whipping.
You can see it in his shirt there.
Yeah.
And Joseph
Oh.
also trying to get it in the water, but the snow stopped it, I think.
Yeah.
We're getting those cinematic views here, boys.
Jordan coming up trying to one-up me here.
Mm-hmm.
What is
Yeah. He did.
That's crazy.
that wop? Throwing my mini to mimic Jordan.
Wait, that mini throw didn't count? Wait, does that mean that this counts as...
There you go.
No, I threw my mini.
I know, I'm joking.
Okay, I was like, I think
it's
I actually...
crazy how much wobble is on some of these putts.
Yeah.
You don't realize it at the moment.
There you go.
Yours was just smooth,
Yep.
you know?
Unfortunately.
Yeah, but mine only goes in about half the time, so...
At least this day it did.
And this
I'd
was-
rather it be like, 80, 90% and wobbly than smooth and 50%.
That's fair.
So this one is another straightforward one. You've got a couple trees out there, but as long as you get around them, you're fine.
Yeah. This is another one that used to have tall grass on it,
Uh-huh.
but there's just none at this time of year.
And I wonder how quickly it'll grow back in once spring really hits.
Yeah, I don't know. By the time summer hits, it's usually back up again.
Oh, yeah. I just let go of that
Yep.
way too early.
Nose down.
Yeah.
And
Boy.
Derek playing barefoot because his feet were wet. And he said every time he wanted to put his shoes on, he'd walk through another puddle.
So he just played barefoot.
Uh-huh. Me with the little shaky shake in the hips trying to figure out my stance.
Who is filming right now?
I don't know. But again, just hyzering it on in, and I got pretty close there. I felt pretty good
All
about
right.
that one.
What are the odds he overthrows it?
Oh, high. Like
High.
60%. But I don't know that he did this time.
No. I think I was nervous to get it high because the wind was kind of going crazy.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Classic
That's
layup.
pretty solid
Yep.
layup.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And I already know Derek's going for this.
Oh, yeah. Derek goes for a lot that,
Yeah.
we probably wouldn't.
It's fearless.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's probably why he's really good.
Yeah.
Like, I really do think Derek's really good.
Yeah.
The wind, again, just making them sail. Mm-hmm.
Man,
Mm.
close, but hey, for a birdie attempt, that's not bad. There you go.
That was a par.
Yep.
I just figured the best way to learn how to putt is just to keep doing it over and over and over and over again. So it's
Oh
not
my
really simple
God,
this time,
Oh,
too.
no.
That was a good line.
I forgot how, like,
Oh, yeah.
bad that was for you that day.
Mhm. Yeah. This was a rough
And, like,
round.
The funny thing was, like, that we were all just quiet and, like, sad for you because, like, it was just, like, it wasn't like you were overthrowing it or underthrowing it. You were hitting the band, you were hitting the chains, bouncing out, or hitting the bottom of the basket. It's
Yep.
just like,
Yep. This one's another one where if you can overthrow it, you're right in the creek. But
Yeah.
that one didn't hyzer as much as I had hoped it would.
Yeah.
nope. Oh, continue. You sailed it out there too.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it was right about this hole where we realized that both Thomas and Rodney were beating me. Jordan was in the lead, but this is the first time I think that Rodney's had a lead on me, and
Ever.
I could definitely tell he was excited.
Yeah. As you can see, my excitement just whee! Sailing away on us.
And I knew I had a chance. I was.
You could come back.
Yeah, I was down. I think maybe 3 or 4 at this
You
point.
put that one up there really well.
I remember thinking, this is a comfortable lead for me. As long as I par and I don't do anything stupid,
Yep.
it'll be fine.
And normally I would go with the backhand on this hole, but the last time we played here before this, I actually did lose a disc in the water.
And Derek, that one was not a good throw, but I think he slipped.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he was talking about that the next day too. He definitely hurt his back on that
Oh,
one.
did he?
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
But we got Rodney up here
Jeez,
trying
dude.
to.
How many times am I going to throw that MD?
Hey
Wee.
man, if he keeps doing that, you might as well
Yeah.
keep throwing it.
You know, you got it close there.
Yeah.
And I think one of us didn't realize that he was throwing, and so that was actually Derek throwing back inbounds, I think.
Oh yeah.
No, I think that was other Jordan had left at that point.
Yeah. Well, no, he's still here for a couple holes, I believe. Nope, that's him throwing it back in.
Yeah, no, Jordan was throwing my instinct that day, and that's what that disc was, because it's just booger yellow.
This is me. I know this is for birdie. It's a little bit long of a look.
But you're trying to just bring
Oh.
it back.
I really wanted that one, yeah.
Yeah.
And that would have been encouraging for the rest of the day.
Man.
And that, man.
Yeah, I knew Rodney was going to play it safe, for the par, so I knew I had to birdie. I knew I had to make something happen. So I really was just trying to, at this point, I knew it was kind of do or die.
Yeah.
And this, for my birdie attempt, still far enough away that I just don't know how to sink those yet. And with that wind, picked it up and
Yeah.
just carried it.
Mm-hmm. Playing catch with Rodney.
There you go.
Was that for par?
That par.
Mm-hmm.
And here's my par attempt, but
Foot fault. I'm just kidding.
just dropped.
That's your miss right there, though, is you missing low on those.
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately. Jordan and me and other Jordan.
Another Jordan.
This one, we've got some trees. Luckily, those aren't mandatory because I think a few of us shanked it really far. But that Anheuser again, man, he's really good at that. I don't know how he does it.
Yeah. Didn't realize how much
Didn't
I
quite get as
drove like
much.
forehand this day.
Mm-hmm.
And that one, I think it got away from you.
It did, but I think it came back because of how hard the wind was blowing.
Yep. If not, it might not have.
No, it was going as far away from the pin as possible.
And here we are on the outside of the trees.
Yeah.
Anheuser back in. A little bit short, but that's really,
Yeah,
really
nailed
way
it.
up there.
Definitely shorter than I wanted on that one. There's quite a bit of headwind on this
Oh,
one,
yeah.
so
Oh, yeah.
kind of hard to get it all.
Oh
over
yeah,
the
you can
pin.
kind of see Derek limping a little bit with his back.
Yeah.
But he got it about halfway there. And I also followed Joseph's
Mm-hmm.
line a little bit,
Really
a little bit
wide.
wider.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but you're pin high up there.
Yep, pin
Just
high,
off to
just
the
a lot
right.
further away than I could comfortably putt.
See, this is what I'm saying. Like when Derek threw that, I legitimately thought that one was gonna go in, and it was just a little bit short.
And then we got a thumber. He just like,
I remember when he pulled that out of the bag, he was like, "Watch this," and I was like, "Don't do it," and sure enough, he did.
yeah, he got it up there though, so it was fine.
You thinking going for this?
Yeah, for sure. And then the wind.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Just gets under it, makes a sail.
Well, I mean, you had a really good drive, and I was like, I kind of feel like I have to run it at that point, and
Yep.
oh,
Yeah.
Derek breaking my
Derek
heart.
did that a lot too that day.
Yeah.
Like a lot. And you and Derek both, Joe, really kept trying to. I think I just tried to lay that up because I knew I wasn't gonna make it.
And I think at this point, you guys both had me by 4.
Yeah, I think
So,
Rodney and I were
jeez.
pretty even.
Yeah, you guys.
And we were actually fairly close to Jordan.
Or yeah, I think at this point,
This whole
yeah,
14, you
both
got the
had me.
score pulled up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
So Joe, you throw this one and then give us the score to this point.
Well, I actually don't know the score, but to this point, I just have the overall.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I need to, and I hopefully will, create a graphic that I can just use for every
Everyone.
round.
Yep.
Like a little template.
So yeah, I really wanted that birdie putt, but walking on the par is fine since Rodney part as well.
Yeah. Well, this was also the first day that I took your advice of it's you versus the course, not versus everybody else. So I was like really just trying to play safe, and when I could birdie, just trying to capitalize on that.
This is another one that's kind of straightforward. It's
Yeah.
up around those little pine trees, and Jordan there got definitely pretty far left.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Kind of short and to the left.
Yeah.
And Joseph trying to make something happen here.
Dude, I remember this throw.
And we honestly thought that was going in.
Yeah.
You can't see it,
Oh.
but we're pretty sure that the chains just kind of got out of the way of him. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like it was going in, and the chains were like, "Ha, just kidding, we're moving."
The wind blew the wrong way.
Right,
Yeah.
right. Because that was so close.
Yeah.
He almost
So-
missed that.
He threw his crowned eagle, the teal one, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to throw my pink one. And, like, almost identical.
A little higher and wider.
Yeah. I think I got, like, at the bottom of that hill. Like, there's a baby hill.
But, yep.
Pretty close to the circle one, if not already in it. And there,
Uh-huh.
Derek, you can see he's definitely hurting a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
And once again, trying to hyzer it. You can see that hardcore angle
Mm-hmm.
in the disc. And it actually got up there a lot closer than I thought it was going to, as far
It
wide
works
as I
for
went.
you. Little kiss for good luck.
Yep. You know he's running this one.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, always.
I mean, it got him
Got him
almost
really close.
there. Yeah.
Kiss the pole. And me just trying to make sure that I get this because I knew he was about to go for it.
Oh, yeah.
And he
It was
laid up
close.
Really well.
And at this point, Jordan, Rodney, and Thomas were all pretty close to each other. I think I was 4 back.
You just sunk that.
I
there
did.
you go.
Jammed that putt, which I really was hoping you were gonna miss.
That's probably where you
I-
tied me at, honestly.
Yeah, and I think right before I threw that, you said don't miss.
Yep.
And I was like, I won't, and I was terrified that I was
And
going to
there
miss
I am
it.
actually making a putt as well. So that's one of the first birdies
Uh-huh.
in a while. So yeah, we're about to go into hole 17 here, or sorry, 16, and I think you guys were 2 back from Jordan.
And again,
And
we're throwing
actually-
headwind.
Yeah, actually here I'm pretty sure that just tied you both up
Mm-hmm.
when you made that birdie, I'm pretty sure. So you guys, I'm
you're
pretty
right.
sure, are 2 back
Then
of
you
Jordan
goofed
now.
it, bud.
Oh, no, because I think you were telling us the scores, and then
Yeah.
it just immediately made me just, like,
Fall apart.
freeze. Yeah.
Yeah.
So what were you saying, Joe?
Yeah, I think you guys were either 2 behind Jordan at this
That's
point,
it.
or 1 behind Jordan. I can't remember. And then I believe I was
You were close enough to
3 back from you guys.
chase
now?
it.
Yeah. It
And
was
I-
really anybody's game as long
Yeah.
as Jordan, like, didn't completely fall
Ace
apart.
or, ace or birdie. Yeah.
I knew Jordan. I wasn't catching Jordan. I was mainly just focused on getting back to you guys. It's really the main goal at this point.
Yeah, and that wind pushing those discs pretty hardcore.
Just any way it can.
As you saw, Jordan, he's just waving goodbye. Just waving goodbye. He knew it was going goodbye.
Yeah.
And you guys trying to go without me being
Yeah.
even throwing.
Yeah, we're not used to it, alright?
Yeah.
But
Yeah, this hole was not the best for me.
oh, me neither. I was trying right here again to hard hyzer it, and I think the wind grabbed it and just like
pushed
kept it from ever hyzering back in.
Mm-hmm.
And at this point, you guys were both pretty short, and I was, I think, pin high, just a little off to the left, and I just, like, walking up, just really, really wanted to sink the putt, and, like, knew that I had a chance right around here.
And Derek throwing very far away.
Yeah. I think that was one of the ones that the wind kind of just picked up and touched a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm definitely laying up knowing that Joseph
Aw, tree.
freaking
Kicked it.
But you
crushed
didn't
his.
quite get it
yeah,
there.
no.
Yeah.
I released very gross-like.
Yep. So I see you do that, and then Thomas
That
kind of
just
does that. So I'm really wanting the birdie on this one, definitely.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
And then there again, I think Jordan just underestimated the wind a little bit on that one.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
oh no.
Derek hitting the tree.
Yeah, there was a lot of that today. At least.
And this is Jordan's par attempt, correct?
Yep.
I think so. Yeah. What was up
Um,
with his disc that day?
Just pulled it down. Well, that again, he's thrown right into the wind. That's part of it.
So there's for
And
par.
you
I
almost-
was trying my best to get that one to go in.
Yep. I really, really wanted that one, and then just it was super
Sailed it.
windy. Just sailed it a little.
Jeez.
Derek going for it, but didn't quite get it. And Jordan focusing in, trying to really make sure that he doesn't do anything too crazy.
Yeah.
And there you go for that was bogey.
You're technically only one line right now.
I think
I
I
also
forked
believe
that
this
one.
was bogey.
Yeah, because you and I were like neck and neck.
Yeah, you guys were tied up at this point.
Yeah.
Is that? And does he make it?
No.
He doesn't. So no, we weren't tied. Were we?
We were tied going into this hole.
Is that
You guys walked away tied with this as well, yes?
okay?
So that was your par putt.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, okay. That's right. That's right.
Yeah, because I remember I was like, please miss it.
Yeah. So I clean up par, and you guys both bogey. So now, going into hole 17, I am 2 back from you guys. Or actually, I think I was 3 back at this point.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to get this as close as possible. I think I was even thinking running it.
Always.
But the wind just kind of pushed it a little farther to the left than I wanted.
We're also this time the wind's kind of behind us a little bit more.
Oh, yeah. Nope, I remember this shot. I was like, I'll throw my MD5. It'll go right, not where I want it to.
Right into the tree.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
Jordan trying to maintain his lead.
And
He sailed it up there
yeah,
pretty
he
well,
was-
but I think that's probably closer to circle 2 than circle 1. If we're
Yeah.
being, but I'm not 100% sure on that one. And Derek giving her a go.
Yeah,
So
these
the
last
halfway
two
mark.
holes honestly look the same to me.
They're similar, but you can't see the end
Yeah.
as well on 18.
That was a really good forehand.
Thanks, bud. I think I got her up there, but not nearly as close as I wanted.
Yeah, just laying it up.
Yep, but you put it up close enough that was puttable.
Mm-hmm.
There's Derek putting her up pretty close as well.
Here I am, another birdie opportunity. I really wanted this one, and then I don't know what that was.
A little low.
Just not your day for putting, apparently.
Nope. And then Thomas, because as of right now, you guys are both 2 back from Jordan. So if Thomas makes this, he puts himself 1 stroke behind Jordan, going into the last
I'm
hole.
really trying for it. But I just couldn't do it. That wind pushed it straight down, and I just didn't give her enough oomph and all the things.
I think, if I remember correctly, Jordan misses his putt. Yeah, because Thomas and I were like, so you're saying there's a chance.
Uh-huh.
So,
Yep. So as we tap out here, just to give a little rundown for the scores, you guys are 2 back from Jordan. I am 3 back from you guys. And the last hole, there is quite a bit of OB. There is a OB cart path on both the right and left of this next hole.
mhm.
And it's a pretty far one as well.
Yep. Jordan picking it back up. And he makes it.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, no more mistakes from him on this hole.
Yeah, because right before that putt, I asked him, I was like, can you just, like, fall on the sword for me? Let me just get one.
And I even took an extra second there because that wind. And
Oh,
I was
yeah.
like, I really don't want this to bounce out on me.
Nope. There I kept my tie with Rodney.
Yeah, and going into this,
Yep.
So
So as you can
can
see, the cart path on the left and the right are both out of bounds.
Yep, and the pin is up. It's up on a hill.
Yep.
So Jordan with his attempt at another Anheuser, and he just shanks it left. Gets
that-
out of
Yeah.
bounds.
that was out of bounds, right?
And that's when we both started thinking
we can do this.
we can
Yeah.
do this.
Yeah,
Only being
absolutely.
two back and he goes out of bounds right there.
Yeah.
Definitely there's a chance.
And just
This one was a little high, and I honestly thought this was going out of bounds too, but
But you were in.
yeah,
Yeah.
managed to
Luckily
stay
it was.
safe. Yeah.
I think
What am
Jordan's
I
focusing
throwing?
really hard on what he needs to do to keep his
Oh,
lead.
that's my FD. Okay. Why I decided to forehand this one, I still do not know. Because it just like went.
Yeah, that one was up high, and I thought that was going out of bounds, but I think you caught a tree.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think
you
I was
went up to
inbounds
check.
by like a foot. Because like this whole round, I was using my FD1, FD2
Woo!
forehand, and I was like, oh, I'll throw my Night Strike forehand,
think
and
that's
it
in
just
bounds.
did not do what I wanted it to do.
I'm trying that hyzer out. Trying to swing it out past them trees. And apparently,
Trimming the top of them.
a little bit.
Yeah, because you both needed birdie basically here, and you needed Jordan to bogey, which
Uh-huh.
he was kind of on track to do so, going out of bounds. So
And I just did not put enough oomph on this, and then I got the unfortunate roll. So,
stay in bounds though.
Yeah, I'm trying to get her to really get up there, but sailed it and did not give it enough. Did not give it enough to get up there, unfortunately.
Jordan
Then-
for his three.
Jordan just-
He leaves it a little wide too. So
yeah.
A little bit.
there's definitely a chance for you guys. That's definitely not a gimme.
Mm-mm.
And with the hill,
Yeah.
it makes it potential to roll way far away. But Derek there, sitting right on top of the hill.
So this right here for your par.
Yeah, and you're
this
messing with me the entire time I'm trying to putt.
That was
man.
kind of a do or die moment, and
Yeah.
you almost.
Yeah.
It was just right over top.
And it rolled down a little bit.
Yeah, and it rolled back, and like at that point, I was just like, all right, it's
Yeah.
fine. I did what I could.
And this is my birdie look right here, and I'm thinking to myself, you just missed that, and then there's not a gimme for you in the next one, so I definitely wanted to make that. I just left it a little short, so now it's all in Jordan's hands.
Mm-hmm.
It's all up to him, because if he misses this, it leaves the door open for Thomas. So Thomas definitely
Mhm.
needs Jordan to miss this one,
Unfortunately, he didn't.
Unfortunately, not.
but he does not.
Fortunate for him, unfortunate for me.
Yep.
So this is for Thomas to finish one above Rodney
Yep.
and one behind Jordan.
I'm really, really focusing, but this is not in my gimme zone for me. And
And-
I did not realize that was going to happen.
Uh-uh.
Yeah, wind picked it up.
Oh, yeah.
So now
Because
Rodney
that was a good line.
coming
Mhm.
back. This is for your 4.
Yep. Meow.
And
Right
there's
over
the wind again. Yep.
Right over it.
Oh.
So now Thomas has another opportunity.
We're both
here.
falling apart so bad, but I'm so far away that I'm like,
Yeah.
the odds of me getting this are so low.
So this is to give Thomas the solo second place right here. Rodney gave him the
You can
chance
see that
again.
wind there. That
Oh,
wind
yeah.
just took that leaf away. And
Yeah.
I'm just so concerned with how this is going to go. And I just put it right up
Yeah.
there.
And I think both of us were just like, okay, at
Yep.
any point this round can end.
Yep.
Oh my
There it is.
god!
Just couldn't do it.
Yep. And I think at that point that was for Rodney to have solo second.
It
but then
was.
you guys ended up tying.
Yeah. But you just
Yeah.
had me as
Yep.
first, second place.
And so there it is right there. You guys both taking a 5 on that last hole. Really, really wanted to make that birdie putt because
Yeah.
we ended up finishing. I was one behind both
One
of you
behind.
guys.
Yep.
Fell apart.
Yeah. And Jordan
That-
ended up winning by 3
Yeah.
against both of you guys. Yeah. And I definitely didn't anticipate you guys both missing that many times and taking the 5 there. Otherwise,
me
I
neither.
probably would have taken a little bit more time on that birdie putt. But
I really was trying to.
I
pull
don't
that.
think either one of us were thinking we were going to take a 5 on that either.
No.
yeah,
But yeah, that was like one of the most fun rounds that I've ever played. So.
You know, I played way better than normal actually over the entirety of that round.
Same.
I think my score ended up average because of stupid mistakes like that. But
Yeah.
like as far as my drives and stuff like that, and getting close to the pins, I did a heck of a lot better than normal. So it was a pretty good round.
Yeah,
But-
for sure.
yeah, definitely a lot of fun. Definitely some disappointing putts, but
100%.
yeah,
I feel that.
I'll get better with those.
We'll have to
Time, so.
we'll have to see who, recount who hit the band more. Was it Joseph or Derek? I think it was Joseph. But
Yeah, it's
you
probably
both
me.
did it.
There's
You both
definitely
did
a
lot.
couple holes where I hit it
Yeah.
multiple times.
2 or
in
3
the same
times,
hole.
yeah.
Alrighty. Well, anyways, that's the round, and we're glad you stuck around this long to watch a bunch of mediocre disc golf players
Below
throw some
average.
discs. So-
Yeah.
yeah, definitely. If you're still here hanging out with us, we appreciate you.
Oh
you.
yeah, and again, thanks for being a part of the disc golf army, and we'll see
Go
you
play
next
some
time.
disc golf.
Go do it. Peace.